You can change the settings from the application, and that's how you connect X2T trigger with GODOX app. First you have to power on the trigger. Short press the menu button. With the dialer select Bluetooth, click set, select on and click set again. Bluetooth on the trigger is now on. Watch out those two settings. A is the group and CH is the channel. These settings must be set on the Speedlight as well. Now you have synced the trigger with the Speedlight. If you have different settings at your Speedlight, press the GR button or continuously the GRCH button, it's the same button, in order to change with the dialer the channel. So keep in mind, the settings at the trigger must match with the settings at the Speedlight, group and channel. After that you have to download the application from Play Store or App Store, search for GODOX Flash or scan the QR code for Apple Store. Click open, click approve, enable Bluetooth and GPS. You have to pair with a device, with a trigger. After that you have to create an account if you don't have one. So I'll forward the steps. Ignore the message for firmware upgrade. Turn on services location. After that, if you click on search, you will see your trigger. The default password is 6 zeros. Now you see that the sign of the connect is orange. Click at the plus sign to add group. In this case we click on A and choose the Speedlight. I select TT350C for Canon because it doesn't have the TT600. So once you select the Speedlight, you see that by changing the power settings on the application, it changes on the trigger as well. But be careful, if we press the test button on the application, the Speedlight will not trigger. That's because the trigger is on channel 0 and the Speedlight is on channel 1. So we have to change the trigger channel to channel 1. You may have noticed that we have set channel 1 both on trigger and the Speedlight. Once you connect the application with a trigger, it changes the channel of the trigger to 0. So you have channel 0 at the trigger, channel 1 at the Speedlight. That means that the Speedlight and the trigger are not synced. So we have to change the trigger channel to channel 1. Now we have channel 1 at the trigger, channel 1 at the Speedlight and the application synced with the trigger. Now if we change the power settings on the application, it will change on the trigger and it will change on the Speedlight as well. The application lets you make all of the needed adjustments that are available on the trigger. So you can use your cell phone without removing and carrying the trigger while you walk around with your light meter to get all of your light groups adjusted.